Alright, let's move on to my arrangement of Nothing Else Matters. First thing, place your guitar in drop D. So, I lowered the key of the song by a whole tone and changed the tuning a little bit here. And the introduction, I start with the D chord minus the second finger in first position and roll with your ring finger across the strings. Let's tackle that compressed introduction that I do. So on my right hand, I've got my fingers lined up with strings 6, 5, 4, and 3. And each finger is kind of assigned to its own string. Reaching over, grabbing the 3rd fret on string number 3. Do a very fast hammer pull here between our 1st and 2nd finger. Back to our 2nd. Slide down with my 4th finger from 5 to 3. Our introduction is complete. Moving on to our verse, a lot of open strings. For the first measure, kind of representing our D minor chord. If you have multiple notes on the same string, try to alternate your fingers on your right hand. Just be efficient. Alright. This actually represents a C chord with a G in the bass. Again, because of our tuning, this is a G up here with my 4th finger. And a B flat with an F in the bass. Now, that's pretty much the chord progression for the most part. We end with this, I guess this would be an F chord, and an A. So, a simplified version. Let's just go through a simplified version playing the chords of the verse. Repeat this 3 times. Conclude your verse with the odd F chord here, playing 3rd fret on string 6, 3rd fret on string number 4. And that's, in a nutshell, just kind of how I came up with the chords for the verse, and then the melody interacts with those chords. Usually the melody is pretty straightforward over the D minor chord. And not much happens over this B flat chord. It's often just the chord itself and this little walking melody to back to the D minor chord. Often over this C/G chord, there's a lot of variations in the melody, for example. And in this key, I play the chorus with this B flat, moving into a G in first inversion, which happens to be 2nd fret, and open strings here. Our chorus ends up being a C. Melodies on string number 1. Make a pivot with your 1st finger. Come down and get that 1st fret on string number 1. My 4th finger came in, grabbed that 3rd fret. Again, the B flat chord with our open E. There's that G chord again. I just kind of walk back up and we repeat. But over the B flat, I'm going to add that hammer with the open string. So I'm doing that with my 1st and 2nd finger. Ending the chorus, just kind of slide into the D minor chord, which is similar to it. If you want to think of a D major chord, just bring your 2nd finger from your D major over, grab the 3rd fret on string number 4, We're going to slide up a whole tone and then hopefully you'll do it cleaner than that. And slide back to your 3rd fret. Alright. So, I think that'd be a great way to get through the arrangements with more of an intermediate level. And if you'd like to add in some percussion, then move on to the level number 3. And there we will also tackle the solo. Thanks.